guys, welcome to Co-Parent Narcissist 101. I'm Kate. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. Don't forget to hit the bell so you know when I upload more videos. Also, like and share as well. Guys, what is a good supply to the covert narcissist? What is a good supply to the covert narcissist? There's any supply that is not aware of what the narcissist or his true nature is. So any supply that is not aware, anybody that is not aware of who the narcissist is or their true nature is, and therefore busy trying to continuously trying to fix the issues that is supposedly arising within this type of relationship, at the same time providing supply for the narcissist, because you're busy running back and forth trying to find the issue, putting out fires, running around. That is a good supply for the narcissist. That is a good supply for the covert narcissist, because that's the type of person that they need. Is a person that's busy, that is not fully aware of what's going on. So they are trying to resolve issues that they don't know, that has no way, no resolution in sight, because that's not what the narcissist needs. I'm saying this because sometimes people feel like, oh, okay, then the new supplier that came after you or whatever is, hanging in there, or they're busy, this probably, a good supply, or why weren't you a good supply? Especially if you have all this, you have a good job, you're beautiful, you're handsome, you're good with the kids, and, all that stuff is, is going on, that, you have so many boxes checked, so. And then they end up with, the next person that, doesn't even come close to having a whole bunch of stuff. Or maybe they just have one thing that you don't have. Maybe they have money and you don't really have money. Or they have a good job and yours is not that great. Or, you're good with kids and they're fantastic with them or something. But then is, when you start questioning yourself, when you're looking out, you're outside looking in, and it looks like, somehow I guess they finally found the perfect supply. And I'm talking about it because, as you figure out, yes, what's going on, the narcissist, that they need supply, that they use people. Some people might still be thinking or trying to bring this to themselves, thinking that maybe they weren't that great of a supply. I know it's hard for people to, as much as, you're saying it, but if you live with these people for years and they definitely worked on your self-esteem and sense of self-worth, yeah, you might end up having, questioning yourself. As you're healing the process, you might have questions of why you, compared to who they were with afterwards, why you were not that perfect supply or that good supply. You have all this going on for you, but that's not the case. So you can have all that, and this other person will have just maybe one more thing that you do not have, or it probably don't have as much, or have something that you have. It doesn't matter. But the thing is that it's for you not to absorb this this thing that you are maybe not, or somehow is your fault, or somehow that you didn't measure up, or hopefully you're not thinking in that direction. I hope to God you're not thinking in that direction, because a good supply to the narcissist is the one that has no idea who they are. And the fact that you are no longer a supply means you figure something out. You already figured something out. You might not know exactly what the name is. You do know that something is off, which means that you're awake. You are focusing on you're seeing that something is wrong with this person. They're busy trying to put me down. They're busy trying to attack my intelligence. They're busy trying to, they're not taking care of the kids. They don't care about the kids. They probably don't love the kids. They don't want to be a part of this. I mean, you figure that out. And of course, you figure that out means that you're pushing back. You're not asking questions. You're wondering, okay, what the heck is going on with you? Oh, wait, that's not what you said last week. So you're not taking anything else, like lying down. You are like coming with questions. Like I said, you might not know what's going on, but something is not really lining up here. So automatically, of course, with the narcissist, they're going to bail. They're going to run. So either you jump ship, or they jump to the next thing, because the person that they are with needs to be completely blinded to who they are. And if that's not you, or you finally saw through the smoke and mirrors, of course they're not going to be there. They're not going to be able to fool you. They're not going to be able to sell you, all these stories and what they are, what they're not, because you've seen it. The mask has slipped in where you're concerned. So they're going to move to somebody else who, with the mask back on, securely fastened, so the person cannot see that. So that automatically at that point makes that next person a good supply. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. It has absolutely nothing to do with you, except for the fact that you cannot you no longer buy into the show, not buy into the charade that they're presenting. You are seeing through it. So that, because you seen through it, does not make you not a good supply. Neither do you want to be any kind of supply to somebody that relies on other people to exist, to know that they exist. But it simply means the flawed human being that was with you knows that he cannot fool you anymore, knows that she cannot fool you anymore. So she's going to jump into the next guy, the next relationship, because that person still have their blinders on, and that at that point, that makes the person B a good supply. It has nothing to do with how much level of education you have, or how much kids you have, how beautiful you are, how fit you are, or how much money you make. It has none of that affects it. It has nothing to do with any of that. It just simply means that you are seeing through the bullshit. You cannot buy what they're selling anymore. So now automatically to them, you can't be a supply anymore. You can't be a good supply. They need you to be completely ignorant of what they are. And you can't unlearn what you have learned. So that is not a reflection of where you are as a person. I know in the beginning, because of they take time without what's going on, they work on your self-esteem, confidence, they attack everything. So when you come out, yes, I understand you can question that. Like, wait a minute, what did I like? I might be missing this, maybe this and that. I didn't measure up here. I didn't. No, none of that have to do with you. The flawed human being that we're with, the toxic person that we're with, so they can't fool you anymore. You've seen through what they are. They need somebody that is completely blinded to be able to fool them to exist. You are not buying into the charade anymore. So that does not in any way affect what you have achieved as a human being or who you are as a human being. Matter of fact, I think it's because of what you are as a person or what you've achieved is what attracted these people to you, because they want to go where the light is and try to turn off all the lights, put it in darkness. They want to change everything, rearrange everything, demolish everything, destroy everything. So no, them being definition of a good supply for the covert narcissist is a person that has their blinders on, that don't know yet, that can't see who they are yet. It has absolutely nothing to do with you as a human being, as a person that has achieved the whole lot that you have achieved in life, and have seen to the charade and decided, you know what, I can't deal with it anymore. Or they decided that they left you, which is a fantastic thing. Means that you are not buying what they're selling anymore, and they have to go. They have to go, because to them, it's a matter of time when you finally get up and say, you know what, I gotta go. So they run out first. They do the discard and run out first. But either way, it simply means that you're asking questions. You are looking for accountability, which is what they do not want. So they're going to jump into the next person that still have their shades on until that person sees through that too, and they're going to hop to the next person, and the person Z becomes the good supply, in quote, for the covert narcissist. So them hopping around, supply to supply, good supply to good supply, whatever, has no reflection of what you are as a person, or where you are, or what you've achieved, or what you can give in a relationship. So I want you guys to remember that. All right, guys, get a hold of your mind, get a complete control of your mind, and everything else will fall into place. Please like and share. Take care.